Damn it, a malfunction. I see. So that 100 series Realian is encoded with extensive amounts of research data, left behind by the founder of UTIC?
Yes. It's data that could affect the entire fate of mankind.
What is the founder's involvement?
The founder of UTIC was the same man who advocated the creation of that child, the 100 series observational unit, Joachim Mizrahi. A madman who lost his humanity by immersing himself in science. You look as if you have something to say. Yes, you guessed correctly. He is my ex-husband. Do you want to know what it was like being married to a murderer?
No.
In any case, it's certain that the organization is frantically trying to get its hands on that data. I'm afraid we don't have much time to spare.
Understood. I'll be leaving tomorrow at 0600 hours.
Our hopes rest on you.
There's one thing I'd like to clarify.
Yes?
My instructions are to take the Realian to the Miltian star system. Yet she's registered with the government as your daughter. Why is it that you don't want me to bring her back here?
We're currently carrying out an operation based in the area between Miltia and Mictum. An operation vital to the human race. That's why I'm sending her there. That's all I can say right now. Besides, this way, I won't have to see her either.
Yuri Mizrahi. What a strange woman.
That's odd. B block hasn't checked in yet. I'll go check up on them. You two, stay right there. Yes, sir.
Is something wrong out there?
Shut up and sit down.
That must be where she is.
Who are you?
The Contact Subcommittee sent me here to rescue you.
The Contact Subcommittee? Mommy?
Stand away from the door. I'm going to break it in.
Wait, you can't! They said an alarm would go off if I tried to force it open.
I guess looks can be deceiving.
There should be a master key held somewhere in this block. If you can find it.
All right. I'll be right back. Let me just confirm. You are the 100 series observational unit prototype, correct?
I don't really like that name.
Do you have another one? We'll talk later. Let's go.
Momo! Daddy calls me Momo. And then he called me Momo.
All right. Let's go, Momo.
Okay.
She's gone. Where'd she go?
Are you a military Realian?
No, an ex-human.
Ex-human?
A cyborg. An ancient relic. I registered as an organ donor without giving it much thought, and they resurrected me after my death.
That infamous Life Recycling Act, right?
Yeah. The Species Preservation Act came about thanks to the mess that old law caused.
You still haven't told me your name.
It's Ziggurat. 8.
Ziggurat? 8? You're a real human, but your name sounds more like a model number. I know. How about I call you Ziggy instead? Z-I-G-G-Y. It's short for Ziggurat. Thanks, Dad!
I wanted to get you a real one if I could, but I just couldn't get one.
Oh no, it's great, Dad! He's so cute! Hey, Dad, what's his name? Did you give him one yet?
Nexus 6.
That's just his model number, isn't it? That makes him sound like a robot.
Yeah.
I know. How about Nex? It's short for Nexus 6. What do you think? Huh, Dad?
Yeah. That's a great name.
Really? Come on, Nex. Let's go. Come on, boys. Do you think it sounds like a puppy's name?
No. Call me whatever you want.
Okay, then Ziggy it is. He'll sound a lot more human now.
Well, looks like they're gone.
Commander, the intruder is after the 100 series.
Really? Probably one of the government's dogs.
The intruder disappeared from our sensors near D Block. All units are currently patrolling the area.
Surround D Block. We'll fence them in from both sides.
Yes, sir.
Eggs units. This sure doesn't look like a simple resurgence of an armed group.
What should we do?
I don't know. We won't be able to stay here much longer.
A large number of soldiers are making their way over here. At this rate, this room will be filled with over 100 soldiers in 8 minutes.
Recon Realians are pretty handy. I guess rushing them is out of the question.
Even for you?
Not even a cyborg can take on 3 eggs units. I'd be shot to pieces.
What if the eggs units couldn't use their sensors?
Well, it would probably help. But why?
I can reduce their ability to some extent.
How?
The Hilbert effect. Using inverted Hilbert wavelengths, I can create cross-interference that automatically shuts down the Eggs D-SSS enemy sensor system. That should take out most of their external sensors.
The Hilbert effect?
It's an anti-gnosis materialization system. Normally, it's spread out over a wide range via an amplifier installed on board a spacecraft. But I can create the effect by myself in small areas like this.
That might work. All right, go ahead.
Okay. All right, here I go.
The Hilbert effect. So this is our secret weapon against the Gnosis.
What was that? What happened? Hilbert waves. Somebody's using the Hilbert effect on us. My enemy sensor system has shut down. It's the 100 series. I can tell from the cross interference. Find her. She's close.
You mentioned cross interference. Do you feel the effects too?
I'm fine. I'm supposed to have a much higher capacity in them.
Rest a bit. I'll take care of this.
I'm... okay. I can still help out. My nano repair function's still operational.
That body of yours that got you this far. Still, what a worthless bunch. I can't believe they couldn't stop a lone cyborg.
Ziggy, this is the guy.
Yeah, I know. Looks like I'm about to get some decent exercise. And this baby's quite pleased as well. What's wrong? Is that all you got?
You ready?
Uh-huh.
What? Pursuit fighter! Hurry!
Thorough, isn't he?
Hurry up and put out the fire before the ammo ignites!
You're late.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Momo, find a trade column and short jump us out of here. I want to get back on our return path once we shake off the pursuit.
Okay.
Come on, everybody! Let's eat!
Let's eat!
Shut down!
Well, not bad, huh?
Chief, it's delicious.
Yeah, this ain't bad at all.
Oh, come on. How can this girl's cooking be any good?
But, Captain, you're stuffing your face.
Ah, shut up. Don't disturb a man when he's eating. Water.
Sure.
You do quite a lot.
Really? This is pretty typical for me back home. I have my no-good brother to thank for that. He doesn't do a thing all day except sit around and read books.
Well, there's no one on this ship that has any of your skills.
That's a shame. I guess that's what happens when you have an entirely male crew.
You got that right. Normally, there's not even a hint of estrogen on this ship, so you can forget about having a good meal.
Who usually does the cooking around here?
We take turns. Not that it matters, because the cooking's always bad.
There is one person on board who does nothing but eat.
What's that? Water.
Sure.
Chief, can I have some water too?
Oh, sorry. I hadn't noticed.
Hadn't noticed. So, what are we gonna do now?
Well, we certainly can't leave Cosmos to her own devices, can we? She's functioning independently.
And to think, we were supposed to get vacation time once we completed the startup experiment. Turned her over to the second division.
You're starting to sound a lot like the captain. There's no use crying over spilled milk, you know. The first thing we need to do is to contact headquarters and ask for instructions.
So I guess we're stuck with these guys for a little longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, I got a little suspicious, so I checked this ship's registry. Did you know that these guys are with the Kukai Foundation? That place is bad news. I heard a rumor that it's just crawling with mutants.
Hey, that's kind of a racist comment. Listen, Alan. Sure, it's a well-known fact. The Kukai Foundation was established by the Miltian government as a specialized military group. But they only held that status until the completion of the post-war proceedings. Although, they haven't gotten around to demilitarizing quite yet. They're being run like any other valid foundation nowadays. You know, as a matter of fact, their current director received a lot of praise for taking in and protecting victims in the days before the Species Preservation Act. He's really to be commended. Now, what was his name?
Guinan Kukai.
Oh, Chaos. What's up?
Oh, I just dropped in to see if there was anything I could help out with.
Oh, thanks. We could use some help drying the dishes.
Sure thing.
Phew, that's everything.
Yep. Huh, what's this?
Oh, that's for the commander.
Come to think of it, he didn't join us for dinner, did he?
No, and I even called him. Oh well, I'll just heat it up and take it to him.
Well, how about we call it a day?
Good idea. Oh.
Did you forget something?
No, but where did Cosmos go?
Oh, Cosmos? She's being tuned in her service module down in the hangar. It'll probably take a few more hours. Oh, did you want to go down and talk to her? I'm sure she'd like that.
Oh, really?
Of course.
Thanks. See you later.
Bye.
So we finally meet. Now, where does the real you exist? Good night.
I guess nobody's here. So you're the... I trust this will work correctly? But why?
Yes.
Energy
She's
bypass is
already built a
subject
network
secure.
covering about 70%
Control bindings
of the
released to
unconscious
level 6.
field.
That's amazing.
Everybody down on the floor!
This facility is now under control of the UTIC organization. Any resistance whatsoever will be met with deadly force. So don't even think about trying anything. As long as you follow our orders, you will not be harmed. We appreciate your cooperation.
Is this the same archetype from before? You?
Oh, I didn't see you in your room. I thought you might be a little hungry. What were you doing?
I was looking at her.
At Cosmos? With a gun in your hand?
Oh, it's a bad habit.
I see. Well, you are a soldier after all. I know someone with a habit like that. He's always carrying a sword around with a weird grin plastered on his face. Don't you think that's dangerous?
Yeah. That's definitely dangerous. So this is the android that can take on the Gnosis. She sure doesn't look like it.
Yeah. But regardless of what she looks like, she's still a weapon.
I suppose you're right. Before we left the Woglinde, what was his name? Lieutenant Virgil? He was killed by this android's battle algorithm, wasn't he? I'm not trying to blame you. Logic, reason, they can bring about death. Happens all the time.
I never thought she would ever do something like that.
You programmed her basic logic architecture, right?
Yes, pretty much. I always thought of her like a daughter. Or more like a friend, maybe. But...
I see. Well, I doubt we could have saved the lieutenant from that situation anyway.
Thanks for trying to cheer me up. I noticed you eat very neatly.
Hmm? That's part of who I am. At least now, that is.
So, what were you doing on the Woglinde?
Why do you ask?
Just wondering. You somehow seemed different from the other crew members.
The Woglinde task force was assembled hastily. Besides, I'm a soldier. I'll go to where I'm assigned.
A soldier?
Well, looks like we've lost them.
Yeah, thanks to your linking directly to the main controls.
You're welcome. Oh, I just received a UMN pulse. Preparing to long-distance jump to the Federation capital of 5th Jerusalem.
Momo, we're not going back to the subcommittee headquarters.
What? Why not?
I was told to escort you to the autonomous government of 2nd Miltia. I'm sorry. Those were my orders.
All right. Now setting course for Miltian star system.
I've received word that the 100 series is on board a ship headed for 2nd Miltia.
Well, that was fast. Once she's safely transferred to the UMN control center on 2nd Miltia, we'll finally have a little peace of mind.
It's all such a bother, though. It would have been so much easier to perform the analysis here.
We can't decode the protection in that Realian here. We have to send her to the UMN control center, located at the former Vector Transfer Gate control facility.
That's right. Besides, the entire area within a few dozen light years of Old Miltia has been sealed off ever since that incident 14 years ago. So this certainly beats traveling through regular space.
Joachim Mizrahi. You really outdid yourself this time.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're absolutely right.
By the way, do you really think the Y data is hidden within that Realian?
We have conclusive evidence that she holds the code to unlock the UMN transfer gate leading to the sealed-off sector. Aside from that, she's pretty much a mystery. We'll just have to open her up and see.
If she doesn't have it, we'll be required to delay the Zohar project. How will we explain that to the Council?
Even if it's lost, we still have one other lead. Let me pull up my documents. This image was processed from the only remaining surveillance camera. The picture's unclear, but that boy served as Joachim's assistant. Judging from the time frame, we believe he was somehow involved with the Y data.
Where did the boy come from?
The records are missing. The only information we have is that he was 14 and studying at the University of Bormio. But even that's just second-hand information from Mizrahi.
He got into Bormio at 14? Must have been pretty smart.
You don't know what happened to him?
Correct. It's currently under investigation.
If he's alive, he'd be 28 years old now.
This research paper is on the secondary effects of the Hilbert wave.
The Hilbert effect? Do you think there's a chance he slipped into Vector?
Back when UTIC was still the Mizrahi Cerebral Sciences Research Center, Mizrahi's main patron was none other than Vector. It's certainly a possibility. There's no concrete evidence, of course.
Dr. Mizrahi, please continue your investigation of this issue.
Yes, of course.
In any case, our first priority is to get access to the old Miltia sector. Our hands are tied until we recover the original Zohar located there.
What the? There it is again. That's so weird.
What is it?
It's the catapult deck. There seems to be something wrong with the hatch.
Air pressure?
No leaks at the moment. I wonder if it's the electrical system.
Shall I take a look at it?
That'd be great. Doesn't look like a leak, but be careful, just in case.
Got it.
All right. If there's nothing there, I guess we're fine. Good work. Come on back.
Thank you for choosing the UMN transport gate. We would like to confirm your vessel's registration. Organization, Kukai Foundation. Vessel class, Type 2 cargo ship. Vessel number, MFHE 598-24751. Vessel name, Elsa. Captain, Mr. Matthews. Is this correct?
Yep, you got it.
Please transmit your flight plan. Thank you. Cargo is scrap material. Destination is the Miltian star system. Oh, you appear to have some excess cargo mass.
Yeah, we got a little carried away.
There will be a surcharge on the bill sent to the Kukai Foundation. Will that be all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Very well. Have a safe journey.
I had a feeling they'd notice.
Well, we did pick up some extra junk.
Nothing to worry about, right? We always go over the limit.
That's true.
You could have billed Vector for it.
You crazy?
Things are already complicated enough as is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very impressed.
I'll transfer the gun controls to you. Could you please take care of the return fire?
Roger. I wouldn't be much of a bodyguard if I didn't.
You've got to be kidding me! This is ridiculous!
But there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just passing on the orders.
And I'm saying those orders are unacceptable! Oh, forget it. It's not doing me any good talking to you. Get the director on the line now!
Yes, ma'am. Just a moment, please.
Chief, did you see how scared she was? You're even scaring me. You don't have to yell, you know?
What do you expect? How could you expect me not to yell about this? Director, what is the meaning of this?
It means exactly what it says.
I see. Unless this is a figment of my imagination, it looks like it says that as soon as Cosmos receives her secondary equipment, we're to turn her over to the 2nd R&D Division on 2nd Miltia and return immediately to headquarters.
Like I said, it means exactly what it says. This was the plan from the beginning. I don't see why this is such a problem.
Director!
Xion, please don't give me a hard time about this. I understand how you feel. But I've read your report, and it appears as though there are no major problems with Cosmos.
No, sir. You don't understand at all. Are you listening to me? She's moving around on her own accord. I can't turn her over to the 2nd Division before determining the cause. It's still far too dangerous to use her at full battle spec. And besides, you should know full well that I understand her better than anyone else.
Togashi informed me about what happened on the Woglinde. Fortunately, we didn't suffer any human casualties, but it sounded like it could have been catastrophic. Do you really expect me to leave you and the others in such circumstances?
I'm well aware of the risks.
Even so!
Director!
All right. Have it your way. I'll smooth things over with the people upstairs. Miyuki can take care of the paperwork.
Thank you, sir.
One condition. Don't do anything foolish. The moment you sense even the slightest bit of danger, get out of there immediately. I don't ever want to see a repeat of what happened 2 years ago. Got it?
Understood, sir.
Hey, good going, Chief!
I just did what I had to do.
I'm just so glad that you're safe. Oh, you should have notified us sooner that you were okay. The military sent us a notice saying that you were killed in the skirmish. The whole department was in an uproar. You have a lot of admirers.
Oh, come on. Stop joking around.
No, it's true.
So, what about me?
Oh, hey, Alan. Didn't see you there.
Didn't see me here? Hey, I was missing too, you know.
You're kidding. I didn't even notice.
Didn't notice? Well, what about the others?
No one said a thing. Guess they just forgot about you. You don't really make a strong impression on people. But hey, it's great that you're okay too, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. That makes me feel a whole lot better.
I've sent out an omnidirectional distress signal. Ziggy, there's a civilian ship in hyperspace. We have to warn them.
Can you open a channel?
Securing an emergency channel. Go ahead.
Attention civilian spacecraft. A battle has broken out in hyperspace. For the safety of your ship, we recommend you gate out as soon as possible.
Whoa, wait a minute. A battle in hyperspace? Where the hell do morons come from? Hey, Miss Vector! You can hear me, right? Get yourself over to the bridge!
You don't need to shout. I can hear you just fine.
Just take a look at this.
Wow. I had no idea there are ships that small that can enter hyperspace.
Watch it!
You know who those guys are?
No idea. Doesn't look like one of our products.
What about the other small ship?
I'm sorry. I have no idea.
There's a distress call coming from the small ship.
Why aren't we helping them?
We've got enough trouble just dealing with you guys.
Damn! We're in their line of fire.
What? Get out of the way! If we hit the column walls, it's over!
Someone save us!
hit to Sector 4. Outer hull partially damaged.
They've done it now, those bastards!
Oh! Captain!
Shut up! Any enemy of theirs is our ally! Tony!
Aye, aye, sir. That's more like it.
What? Wait a second! You're gonna take a ship like this into battle? In hyperspace? You gotta be kidding!
You better believe it. Don't worry about it. With Elsa's logic drive and my immaculate piloting skills, there's nothing we can't handle. Let's do it!
Ziggy!
Yeah, these guys must like trouble. You okay back there?
Yep, I'm fine.
That's what I like to hear.
Got some serious moves. That's what I call wave riding. Yeah, I can feel it, baby. I can feel it.
What are they doing up there?
Reinforcements? What?
No, there's no way they can avoid all that.
Looks like this is the end of the line. I'm sorry I couldn't see you through this safely.
It's okay. I know. Thanks for everything you've done.
Are you scared?
A little. But I'm okay. Because you're here with me.
I see.
Looks like we made it just in time.
We're gonna pull you in. Hurry inside once the hatch closes. We'll get rid of them.
Ziggy!
These guys really do like trouble.
What happened?
The deck isn't closing.
What?
Could it be that...
Damn electrical problems. Time like this.
Attention vessel occupants. Can you make it up on your own? The ship's shielding should cover you a bit, so if you put on your spacesuits and use the hull as a shield...
Roger. Neither of us here are human, so I'm sure we can make it.
A lot tougher than I look. How about you, Ziggy?
Well, I'm built as tough as I look.
Ziggy!
Damn it. I see them. We have no choice. We must enter the ship. If they're only autotech terminals, we should be able to handle them. Momo, give me periodic reports on the enemy status. Their only goal is to capture you. They won't do anything wrong.
Yes, sir.
damn it!
Intruder alert! They're on the catapult deck!
Surrender and maintain cruising speed. If you do not comply, we will attack. Repeat. Surrender and maintain cruising speed. If you do not comply, we will attack. We guarantee you will not be harmed if you follow our instructions.
Auto tech? My ass. Who are you kidding? We're screwed either way. Tony, full throttle. Use a ship to take him out.
You got it.
Nice! That shock closed the catapult!
Oh, this is insane!
We've got trouble. They're taking over the rear hangar. I'm detecting transfer waves. They're calling in terminal units.
We'll just have to take him on. Prepare for hand-to-hand combat. Seal the internal barrier doors.
Roger. I'll take the corridor.
I'll go too.
No, it's too dangerous.
I can't let you go by yourself, Chaos. Don't worry, I've got Cosmos with me. Right, Cosmos?
Yes, I will eliminate the enemy units.
But don't damage the ship, understand?
Understood. I will proceed at 30% output.
Alan, go find the commander and protect the cabin.
Huh? Are you serious?
I'm counting on you. How's it look?
We got problems all over. The entire radar system is down. I bet the emitter's completely fried now.
The generator output keeps on dropping. I guess we ran the ship into the hyperspace column walls a few times too many, thanks to a certain idiot who flies like a maniac.
What? Hey! Who do you think it was that saved us?
I wish you'd consider what the navigator has to go through. I'm getting carpal tunnel thanks to you.
Why don't you just direct link it?
Isn't it obvious? It's way cooler to navigate by hand.
Are you stupid or something?
Mind your own business. At least I'm more useful than a certain out-of-control lunatic.
Oh, okay now. So you think you're the man, huh?
You wanna go? What you got?
Bring it on.
That's enough! Both of you morons, shut up! I'm sick of listening to your whining! My head hurts enough just thinking about what these repairs are gonna cost. The last thing I need is to babysit the two of you.
We're back.
No. If I had known I'd be doing this, I would have spent more time at the firing range. What's going on?
Nothing. Good work. So, who are these guys?
She's Momo, and this is Ziggy. Looks like they're both with the Federation government.
Nice to meet you.
You two were the ones in the ship out there?
Thank you very much for rescuing us.
Thanks for your help.
They were being held by the UTIC organization, but they managed to escape.
The UTIC organization?
Captain.
Never thought I'd have to hear that cursed name again.
What is it? That you whatever?
Nothing you need to worry about. Well, stop wasting time and plot our course already.
You heard him. It's nothing a stupid navigator needs to worry about.
Huh. Alan, hurry up and clean up the top of the panel. This stuff's in the way.
What? You're the one who left these here? Don't take it out on me.
This is for you.
Thanks, Cosmos. Alan, wake up already. What's wrong with you?
Thanks. Just set it down there.
I'm telling you, that was crazy.
It was a close one, wasn't it?
I gotta say, though, those were some pretty sweet moves out there, old man.
Thank you very much.
What? Whoa! Hold on a sec, that was you?
Well, yes. I I handled the flight controls.
Unbelievable. Shown up by a little girl. Kids these days.
That's pretty amazing, even for a Realian. Hey, that insignia on your uniform.
Yes?
Is that... Are you from the Mizrahi lab?
Yes, I'm an observational Realian.
It's okay, you don't have to worry. If you're concerned about government secrets, Cosmos is one too. So, you're a 100 series observational Realian from the Mizrahi lab. A Hilbert-equipped model, right? Cosmos is equipped with it too, you know. The Hilbert effect. But of course, ours is a Vector original.
You're with Vector Industries?
Yep. So is Alan over there.
Leave me alone.
By the way, where are you headed? We might be able to get you there for a small fee if it's not too far out of the way. Right, Captain?
Yeah, of course. After all, we are in the transport business.
Transport? Then could you please take us to Could you please take us to the second Miltian star system?
Second Miltia? You too?
What do you mean, you too?
Oh, it's just a strange coincidence, that's all. Cosmos' new deployment is on second Miltia also.
Hey, that's great. It'll cost less if you're all going the same way, Xion.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Captain, what about ship repairs?
Yeah, we gotta take care of that first. Let's stop at a nearby dock colony. That all right with you?
Of course.
Thank you for taking us.
Well, relax and enjoy the trip. Hey, Ms. Vector, show him around, would ya?
He's being unusually nice.
What? I got a booger hanging out of my nose, or?
What? No, nothing. All right then, shall we go? Momo? Ziggy?
It was very dark, and the wind howled horribly around her. She felt as if she were being rocked gently like a baby in a cradle. Huh. All's quiet after the storm. There's no trace of anything. Over. I wonder, does that lake of darkness where Nero does his fishing look something like this?
You're quite the poet today, little master. Where do you come up with this stuff, huh?
Read some books, Mary. It's good for you.
Books are made from paper, little master. And they're such a pain to carry around.
Paper and stone tablets last longer than optical data, you know. Besides, reading a book helps me get to sleep. How's the sensor readout? Anything showing up?
Nothing at all. It's as if even the atoms are at rest.
Not even gas or dust? If it was a giant flare, it should have at least left behind some high-energy particles. How could that be? An entire planet was here just a little while ago.
Retrieving Little Master. Open Cargo Bay 6.
Opening Cargo Bay 6. Opening Cargo Bay 6.
Let's go! Keep up the pace, everyone. We've still got work to do. Hey, welcome back, little master.
Yo. Ariadne's completely vanished. But it doesn't seem like it was destroyed. It's almost as if someone is hiding it somewhere.
Hiding it? Where would that be?
Who knows? The best way to find out would be to ask the person who's hiding it. Shelley?
It's very slight, but I'm getting a reaction from the primer. No question about it.
Some kids playing with matches, maybe? What happened to that fleet anyway?
We haven't heard anything since we picked up that distress signal 6 hours ago.
Gnosis, huh? They must have been totally wiped out.
Not necessarily. When the little ones play with fire, you know their folks can't be too far behind.
Oh, I get it. So you reckon that the mama's gonna show up soon?
Exactly. Change course. Proceed to the last known coordinates of the Federation fleet.
We underestimated him by thinking he was just a relic from an age gone by. In regards to the information leak, we traced it to the Special Ops Intelligence Bureau. We're currently looking into how they discovered the route to Proloma. I apologize for the trouble.
It's inevitable. There will always be vermin. I'll leave their extermination to you.
Very well. So, you really think they will show up?
Oh, they'll come. After all, that's the reason for their existence. It also happens to be Miltia's Achilles' heel.
I'll handle the negotiations with the military. I leave the rest to you.
Commander?
Cherenkov. What is it?
The Zohar was taken by the Gnosis. But I managed to secure the 100 series Realian. It's currently on board a cargo ship, headed for the Miltian star system. I believe it is the same one you had secured on Preloma. What do you...
Just stick to your duties.
What?
Don't do anything beyond the scope of your mission. We've already confirmed all the variables. The situation is proceeding according to plan.
But sir...
Return to headquarters at once. I'll deal with you then. Understood? Get the registration of the ship that signal came from. Track Cherenkov's marker.
Yes, sir.
You just love barking out those orders, don't you, Margulis? Show a little love to your dogs, or else they might bite you one day.
You...
The prototype belongs to me. I've grown bored with these Kirschwassers.
So you're going?
I think I'm more likely to succeed than your dogs. Ah, yes. Feed me your hostility. Pierce me with your hatred.
No, wait.
Don't worry. I won't get in your way. We're working toward the same goal, right? My adorable little Pesh.
Is it wise to leave this matter to him?
I'm not leaving anything to him. He has his uses, that's all.
It's not much better up here. There's no sign of life at all.
Just a bunch of egg scrap.
Figures. It's like diving into shark-infested waters with a big juicy steak. Bingo! I found the remains of a Zohar security ring. I guess this is where they were storing it. Shelly, set the sequencing primer.
Roger. Initiating primer walking. Analyzing gate in wake.
If they're already out of range, we're out of luck. Let's hope they're still hanging around nearby.
I can't believe you're hoping those things are still here. Aren't you scared, little master?
Heck, there are plenty of things in this world scarier than the Gnosis. So, how is it? Have they already gone over to the other side?
Just hold your horses there, little master. I'm in the middle of analyzing.
What is it?
Emergency alert! Looks like someone got here before us.
It appears we're completely surrounded. Using short jumps, eh? That's pretty damn clever.
Little master, are they?
Yeah, no question about it. They're from UTIC. Mary, I'll head back after I take care of these guys. Order all crew to return to the Durandal. Trying to cover up the evidence?
Little master, you've got to hurry back. Their mothership is coming.
What's the situation?
It's a standard attack vessel. Unknown registration. All weapons are at condition zebra. Interlocks removed. Awaiting orders, sir.
Shields!
Incoming! Second wave of attacks! 10 seconds to impact!
All 100 series. Sub-channel into the high-velocity cannon system.
Connection to high-velocity cannon system complete.
Enemy photon torpedo on the port side. Impact imminent. The shield is still holding.
Man, all we were doing was investigating the scene. You'd think they could just leave us alone. Match course and speed.
Course and speed modified. Ready to fire.
Take this!
Look at that, little master. They're already starting to flee.
The enemy mothership has begun its retreat.
It'd be nice if we could just let him go. But we can't do that, can we? Shelly, give him a little nudge.
And when he says a little nudge, you know what that means.
Set engines to ramming speed. Penetrate the port side and prepare for combat.
Utilize all available terminals and counter any protective measures. Once inside, engage all hostiles. All hands, move out. Well, shall we head for the bridge, little master? Ready?
All right, let's get this over with and go home.
We've hacked into the enemy mainframe. Okay, so now what? Shall I copy or transmit it?
They've already entered the manual override code. The partitions are being deleted. Hurry up and start your transmission.
Roger. You just clear your head out and wait for me.
I tell ya, being able to interlink with your sister has got to be real convenient.
I wouldn't say that. She has so many random thoughts.
I can't help it. We're humans, not realians. You can telepathically talk to the Kaiser, right, little master? That sounds a lot more convenient to me. You don't need this annoying contraption either.
Not really. I have to constantly make sure I watch what I'm thinking. Or else I start sending thoughts I don't want to send. The whole thing's just as tiring as hell. It'd be easier just to write him a letter.
Oh, I didn't know it was like that.
Yep, that's how it is. You okay, Mary?
Yeah, I'm all right, but look what you did. Oh.
I'm sorry to say that all data from the enemy mainframe has been lost.
Oops.
It's because of all those cheesy action flicks you keep on watching.
They've launched a lifeboat. Shall we pursue?
Nah, no need to pursue them that far. We just need to know where they're headed. Place a trace request with the UMN Administration Bureau. Let's head back. Hurry up with the retrieval preparations on board the Durandal. All hands, check your equipment. Don't leave any evidence behind.
Amazing. I can't believe how much his personality changes when he's holding a gun.
A lust for conquest and absolute power, and the desire to have a really big gun. I suppose that'd be the standard explanation.
You don't hold back, do you, Shelley?
Although, in Little Master's case, it's probably just a complex about his height.
Probably, but I think Little Master's plenty attractive just the way he is.
True. Mary, we'll be leaving in 2 minutes. Hurry back, okay?
Roger. It's a shame. Little Master doesn't have any choice in the matter but to stay that size. Oh, I thought Commander Cherenkov was here with you.
What's the matter?
Well, he skipped dinner again, so I've been looking for him.
Did you check outside? He mentioned something about finding a charter flight.
Wait a minute. Wearing that uniform?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Hmm?
This area was abandoned by the government and never properly restored after the war. The people here haven't forgotten how violent the military was, though. It's no place for a soldier to be wandering around.
Is it really that dangerous here?
Well, it's fine if you're a civilian.
Well, in that case, we better go find him before anything happens.
Yeah, you're right. I'll go get Ziggy. He'll probably come in handy at a time like this.
All right. I'll go with Alan then. He doesn't look very useful, though.
You Federation scum!
Shion, we must get these people to a hospital at once. They're still alive, but barely hanging on.
I'll go call an ambulance.
This is terrible. Where's Commander Cherenkov?
I'm detecting a faint heat signature heading toward the dock. It most likely belongs to the commander.
Commander.
That's enough.
But, Commander! Are you okay?
Yeah.
What happened?
I got cornered by some street punks. But they started fighting amongst each other, so I ran away during the commotion.
You got cornered?
It's all right. It's really not that bad.
That's not true. I've been trying to treat his injuries, but he won't let me.
I'm sorry. It's just... I'm not a big fan of nanosurgery.
You prefer natural healing?
No, that's not what I mean.
Momo, I need your help over here. I haven't had a tune-up since the battle on Proloma. Some of my parts may be a little worn out.
Okay. All systems are working within their normal parameters.
I'm behind on my regular maintenance. This body's getting pretty old.
Not at all. But you know, you may be better off if Shion were to look you over.
You may find this funny, but even with a body like this, I still feel uncomfortable about a young woman working on me.
But there are plenty of human female doctors, aren't there?
Well, I'm embarrassed of this patchwork mechanical body. I'm being silly, aren't I?
But you're all right with me because I'm not human?
That's not what I meant. It's just that I feel comfortable around you, but that's probably because of the purity of your heart. And not because I see you as an object.
Thank you. I'm so glad.
How I envy you.
Huh?
No, it's nothing.
I wonder if the commander's really all right. He's been acting strangely ever since we boarded the Elsa.
Xian. Xian. Xian.
Xian, it may already be too late.
Who are you? What do you mean, too late? What's too late?
Ultimately, the choice is up to him. But you may be able to understand him in his final moments. Indeed, that will bring him comfort.
What's going on?
A powerful force is affecting the ship from outside hyperspace.
What does that mean?
Something is trying to come into contact with the ship. If this persists, we will be dragged out of hyperspace.
What's this? I sense...
Huh? What?
The right coordinates?
Well, there. Man, look at all of them.
Cosmos! Ultra-wide range Hilbert effect!
Affirmative.
Distortion in the gravity field! We're being pulled in!
What?
Where am I? You're all...
I'm glad we're all okay.
Chaos. Where are we?
I'm not sure. I remember we were all engulfed by this light, and then...
Wait a second. This feeling... Yes, I'm sure of it. We're inside a Gnosis.
Inside a Gnosis? Huh?
To be more specific, we are located at the approximate center of a giant Gnosis. This Gnosis is nearly 16,000 kilometers in diameter. To date, the only Gnosis of this size on record is the one named Cathedral Ship.
Does that mean we were eaten?
That may not be far from the truth.
I don't sense any activity from the Gnosis outside. It's almost as if they're sleeping. Hey, what about the Elsa? Where's the captain and everyone else?
Hopefully they too are alive, and in here somewhere.
What is it, Cosmos?
My sensors have picked up a signal.
A signal? Is it the Elsa?
Yes, and something else near it. Although it is faint, I am picking up a waveform similar to the Zohar that was taken from the Woglinde.
The Zohar? You mean that gold-colored object that was in the hangar? That thing's here?
How far is the Elsa from here?
Approximately 10 kilometers from our current position.
Not too far.
Stay here or find the Elsa. I'm worried about Alan and the others.
Looks like we have no choice.
This can't be real. Am I dreaming? Or... It's not possible. Ariadne vanished when the Zohar went out of control. It can't be.
Warning alert in Section D! Distorted wave patterns detected in the quarantine hangar!
Sector D? Is it the Zohar?
Raising attract inhibitor output in all Sector D compartments.
UMN traffic detected across EPR radar. Something's beaming resonant waves through hyperspace.
Where is it?
Searching for signal source.
It must be resonating with whatever's out there. Prepare to gate jump! Mary, alert the Foundation! We're gonna follow it.
Roger.
So this is a cathedral ship. It does feel like we're inside a ship, but it certainly doesn't look like anything that belongs to the Federation.
Could it be an alien ship?
I wonder. Look, over there.
What is it? A sign or something?
Hey, it's written in English!
But this is odd. It doesn't look like it's stuck on the wall. Doesn't it look more like a part of the wall itself?
Are you saying this sign is part of the Gnosis? How could that be?
Take a look around. That's not the only one. There's a lot of other stuff here, too.
Are we... really inside a Gnosis?
Hurry! He'll be gone soon!
Huh?
What, did you find something?
Huh? No, it's nothing. That girl again. What does she have to do with this place?
At this time, the defendant's origins are unknown. That information was lost in the chaos of war, perhaps deliberately, I might add. It could be said that the circumstances surrounding the defendant actually qualify him as a victim of the life recycling law. Therefore, is it right for him to be the first victim of a capital punishment system that had been abandoned for thousands of years? It's true that the defendant must pay for his crimes. But with all the progress we've made in science and the study of the human psyche, surely there must be alternative means by which he can repay society? Please, I ask you to make a merciful and wise decision.
This court hereby sentences the defendant, Andrew Cherenkov, to undergo Level 7 personality reconditioning.
With this ruling, the current you will cease to exist. But it also marks the birth of a brand new world for you. celebrate, shall we?
What is the meaning of this? Why can't we have a child of our own?
Oh, stop it. What could you want to leave behind? Don't tell me you want that abnormal DNA of yours to live on. Nanotechnology is hardly perfect, you know. It still can't correct mutations in genomes.
Are you saying this is my fault?
You're pathetic. A bit of nucleic acid desperately clinging to life. You haven't changed one bit since then. But of course, that's what makes you, you.
But then, why did you marry me?
For this. Do you know how hard I worked for this permit? That's why I volunteered to care for you. What, did you think there was love between us? Please, don't kid yourself. I can get all the love I need with this. Don't forget to take your meds. After all, I'm the one who'll be held responsible if you don't.
In accordance with Federation law, the defendant will now undergo Level 8 personality reconditioning. With this, Defendant 12584's human rights shall be revoked, and henceforth the defendant shall be treated as a life form belonging to the Federation. According to current law, this treatment grants the bearer the same rights and privileges as those of a Realian.
Garbage.
I must admit, I've never seen such a stubborn neural network.
He's even rejected the Level 8 procedure.
In any case, he's still quite valuable to us. We can use him as a test subject for the Level 9 procedure.
So you're the man who murdered every worker in this facility and annihilated 3 squads of Federation Special Forces. I was looking forward to meeting you. But you look like a poor little stray. Is this really your handiwork? A life recycling variant. No wonder the Federation police couldn't handle you. I'll commend you for that. However... Reality is cruel, is it not?
Commander Margulis, the 308th Volgata Division is...
I know. We're taking him with us.
Sir, You're not serious.
Yes, this one may be useful.
But...
All you ever wanted in life was to leave behind a legacy. Isn't that right? Now show me the proof of your existence. To me alone.
It looks like we've arrived at the center. What is that?
A building? Or maybe some sort of device?
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's just...
Yes?
Well, if this is really the center, it's possible that it may be of some importance to the Gnosis. But this, of course, is from our frame of reference, so we could be completely mistaken.
In other words, if that is a man-made object, it could be a ship or some other wreckage that was swallowed just as we were.
What about us? Are we gonna end up like that too?
We'll be sure to get out of here before that happens. Cosmos, what's the Elsa's current position?
Location unknown. I have lost its signal.
Lost?
The Gnosis magnetic and gravitational fields have become unstable near the center. The last known coordinates point to a location on the lower level, 300 meters below our present position.
That's pretty close. Shall we go?
Yes. Let's just hope the Elsa isn't in the same condition as the wreckage around here.
Commander Margulis, preparations for the Zohar Link experiment are complete. We'll begin Phase 1 in 60 minutes.
Good.
Commander, why was I assigned to this mission?
I wanted to test your loyalty to the organization. Nothing more. The citizens will be affected, whether you succeed or not. Do you regret your decision?
No. They're of no consequence to me, nor to our organization, or anyone else.
Well said, Cherenkov.
Xion, look at that.
The Zohar?
We must go.
Hey, Cosmos, wait! Don't you go off on your own. Oh, I don't recall programming her that way. But what's the Zohar doing here?
I have confirmed that this object can be identified with a 99.99998% probability to be the Zohar emulator that was stored on board the Woglinde.
An emulator? Are you saying a real one exists somewhere else?
Affirmative.
Affirmative? Cosmos, how do you know all of this? I never stored any type of information like that in your main databank.
You're the creator of that thing. And yet, you didn't even know about that?
Commander Cherenkov! Are you all right? Let's get out of here. Commander, your body's...
Escape? What are you talking about? You think you'll survive through something like this? That's right. I was the one behind the disappearance of the planet Ariadne. All that mattered was the recovery of the emulator. That was the reason behind the deployment of Vector and the military. They were really only pawns. But in spite of all that, Go away! Don't come near me! You were the ones who rejected me! So why are you bothering me now? No!
What is that?
All photon, lepton, hadron, and graviton scans read negative.
Then, what is it that we're seeing?
Just like that day.
Behold the light that spreads before your eyes. This light once symbolized civilization, the very will of the human race. But what can be gleaned from the light we see today? The people of this world have cast away their will to create, drowning themselves instead in an endless cycle of consumption. What you see now is the deceitful light cast by their stagnant eyes.
The commander. But who's that with him?
The people you've encountered in your lifetime are not people at all. They are less than human, mere sacks of flesh and bone. Only upon the realization of self-will can a person truly be called a man. You chose to reject the false light, refused to succumb to their lies. That's why you never faltered, even after all the personality reconditioning.
The commander underwent personality reconditioning?
Long ago, man was forced to leave behind his homeland. This was brought about by the masses who extinguished the very light that drove their will. So how about it, Cherenkov? Let us rekindle the torch, so that human consciousness may once again be resurrected, for our sake and that of our God.
Happiness? Were those my feelings just now? No. It must have been the Commander's feelings. Commander, what was it that you were searching for?
Commander.
I never really existed at all. 36 years ago, the year after the Zoar incident, which led up to the Milshan conflict, I was brought into this world as a weapon of warfare. It happened all the time back then. Killing was our whole reason for existence. The fortunate ones were those who could adapt to that way of life. Even luckier were those who died on the battlefield. But I was never granted that opportunity. Before I could find some significance to my own life, the war ended. And I was left behind while the world went on. I tried to adapt. But the language I spoke was so different from the rest of the world. I thought the entire world had rejected me. But the Commander, it felt like he really needed me. I saw a future for myself in the Commander. Or I wanted to, at least. But I had to rely on the drugs to communicate with the rest of the world. It was because I hadn't changed. After everything that happened, I hadn't changed at all. Now I finally understand. The world didn't reject me. I rejected the world. Shion, I like it here. I'm the only living thing that exists in this place. There's nothing else. No anger, no sadness, no happiness, not even a future. The only thing that's here is me. And that'll eventually fade away. It feels good. This is exactly what I've been searching for all this time. Shion, you'll eventually find yourself here too. I'm sure of it. It won't be much longer. I know. I can tell.
What was that? Where's Commander Cherenkov?
Shion.
Chaos! What just happened? Where is he? What have we done? Tell me!
Ziggy, did something happen?
It's nothing you need to worry about. I'm sorry.
Was that really the commander? Tell me, Chaos. Surely we didn't.
Shion, the truth isn't always a pleasant thing to know.
Chaos. Are we all going to end up like him?
We're still here, and none of us have turned into Gnosis. Perhaps we can take solace in that. Here, stand up.
Okay.
The connection between the phenomenon boundaries is dissipating. If this continues, this spatial location will disappear. We are in danger.
This isn't good.